So we've completed our field survey and we have recorded the features and artifacts that we have found on the site. So what? What do we do with this? Who cares, right? Well, in this case, people are going to want to build houses on this piece of land, and they have hired an archaeologist to come out and get their clearances so that they know whether there's anything here that they could impact adversely. Well, how do we decide that? Well, we have a set of criteria. It's the National Register of Historic Places, and California actually has one as well, which is the California Register of Historic Places. In general, everything that we found here, I can tell you, is pretty common. There's nothing here that would further our understanding of California history. We've seen all of this many, many times before. So in general, when I write my recommendations for this site, I would say to the landowner that I really didn't find anything of significance and they could basically come in and do whatever they want with this land. Clear it off, modify it however they like. Even the stone wall, as far as the National Register and the California Register is concerned, is really not of importance. Especially in areas when we look at something that has what we consider to have no integrity. So if you look down this wall, you'll see how it's been destroyed. So that tells me it doesn't have integrity. The rock wall, on the other hand, this part of the wall definitely has integrity. I know what this is. I know how it was built. I even know the people and the group of people who built this wall from knowing California, or from knowing Chico history. But again, the National Register and the California Register says it's not significant. However, Chico, the city of Chico, says that it is. In their overall modification plan, they have specifically stated that they feel that these rock walls are unique to Chico and that they should be preserved wherever and whenever they can be. So in my recommendations, I would notify the landowner and let him know that the city of Chico says that they find these walls to be important to the history of Chico, and that I recommend that he avoids any impact whatsoever to this particular wall, meaning that if he can rearrange whatever he's doing to incorporate this wall as part of maybe a park area, or a space that's set aside so that none of this is impacted, it would be far easier for him to gain his clearances. If he comes in and says, no, that wall's right in the way and I have to knock it down, he's going to have to do some negotiating with the city of Chico in order to do that. So, our recommendations are important, and the only way we can make our recommendations is by understanding what is significant and what is not significant as far as federal and state guidelines go.